Hey guys, how you doing? It's Albert. I'm here to do another video for you this evening. This evening I wanted to talk about giving and receiving and what it means to understand what giving and receiving is all about in your life. Okay, I wanted to tell you this story before I even get into anything about giving and receiving because I just want you to understand where I'm going to go with this video. Okay, the other day I was at the gym and I took a beautiful shiny penny from my house. I found a penny in you keep like a little jar of change or whatever that's in your pocket. I throw it in this little jar. And it was a really shiny penny in there, so I went and I got the shiny penny out. I put it in my pocket, and I went to the gym. It was going to excuse me. I was going to the gym. Excuse me, and I took the penny and I threw it. Hold on one second, I need a little water. I threw it on the floor. And I was working out on a couple of machines that were close to where the penny was on the floor. I was just watching, people were walking by. Some people looked down, they were looking at it or whatever, and they just, just walked by. One person actually really looked at it. It was on tails, by the way. When I threw the penny, it just happened to land on tails. And one person really looked, and they almost were going to bend down, but they seen the tails, and then it seemed like they got up as soon as they seen that it was on tails. They just kept walking, and they left the penny. And that happened to, quite a few people, you know what I mean? I don't even know how long it's been there, whatever. It could still be there, I don't even know. But and nobody picked up the penny. Okay? So the reason why I do experiments like this is to see how people react when they see something monetary, but something monetary that's very, very minimal. Okay? So a penny's not really worth anything, basically, except for the copper that it's made with, I would imagine. I think the copper costs more than what the penny's worth in this day and age. But people, they don't see it that way. They don't see that it does have a monetary value, and it's it's very minimal, but they don't bend down to pick it up. And then the other part about it is that it was on tails, so they didn't bend down and pick it up because now of some superstitious belief that if you pick up a penny on tails, it's bad luck. How untrue that could be is unbelievable. Okay? I don't care if the thing's on tails, head, sideways, backwards, upside down, inside out, or whatever. You're going to bend down and pick that goddamn thing up. Okay? Because God, the universe, or whatever you want to call it, guys, it doesn't matter to me, is showing you something. It's giving you something. Okay? Even though it's just a penny, it doesn't matter what the monetary value is. It goes a lot deeper than that. It goes into realms of understand what giving and receiving is all about. It goes into realms of your consciousness to understand that the universe is trying to give you something. And if they're trying to give you something that's that small, can you imagine how much you've missed on the bigger ones? How many times you missed the bigger ideas or the bigger giving related items that they wanted to give you, God wanted to give you, and you missed out on it because you don't understand that living in abundance is only a thought process. It only has to do with your mind and the way you think. Okay? Most people, 99.9% of the people, as you could see, that did not pick up that penny are living in lack. And that means that when the bills come, they cringe. When they go to the store, they complain about everything, how much stuff costs and this and that and everything else. Now, I know things are high, guys. Don't get me wrong. I get all of that. I understand all of that. But the mindset of living in a realm of lack is something that's going to reflect over and over and over again, and you're never going to break the cycle. See, there's a cycle of patterns that we all have and that we all follow every single day of our lives. But we have to understand how to break those patterns and how to break those cycles so we can move forward and move up in vibration to move to frequencies that will allow us to think in a different direction, which now will allow us to receive more. You understand? So it doesn't matter what it is that you're looking to do or what your goals are or whatever it is that you want to do in your life. It doesn't matter. To me, and the universe, it doesn't matter. It could be anything. The universe doesn't know. The universe only knows what you say. God only knows what you say and what you're thinking, and your way of speaking. So if you speak every day that there's something that you're living in lack about, could be, oh, we got to watch the bills. Oh, we got to watch this. We got to watch that. You always watching. You can't spend. Oh, I can't get this. I can't get that. No, that's living in lack. Okay, that's living in lack, because if it's anything that you want in this world, you can have. You can have whatever it is that you want. You can have. You just have to have the desire for it and understand that you have to pick up that penny on the floor, because that is what's going to give you more and more and more once you start to understand what that really means. And the more that you bend down and pick it up, the more God is going to give you more, or the universe, whatever you want to call it, guys. I don't. To me, it doesn't matter. They're going to give you more and more. Now they're going to start shooting you ideas, and they'll start shooting you $1 million ideas. Okay? Or they'll bring you together with somebody, and things will start to happen. You start to think differently. It's just a thought process, guys. It's just a thought process. We all have processes. We all have thought processes and certain types of patterns that we follow day after day after day. Our polarity, our energy, our ether, how it resonates with your consciousness and with your reality. A lot of people are burning. That's why they don't pick up the penny. You can't. You got to stop that, guys. You got to stop burning. You got to really stop burning and start to think more in abundance. Start to think more in having and seeing yourself with things that you want, or seeing yourself hitting certain goals in your life. Okay? And then you do whatever it is that you have to do. You vibrate up to whatever it is that you have to vibrate up. But understand that picking up that penny is something that God wanted to show you, so God could start to test you to see how far you're going to go with Him. God tests you, guys, every single day. Now, God made me throw that penny on the floor for a reason that day. Okay? Because I know there's somebody that must have bent down and picked it up sometime or other. I would imagine maybe it's even the sweeper guy, maybe the guy that sweeps the floors or whatever, bent down and picked it up. But somebody did something with it. I don't think they would have just vacuumed it up and sucked it up, which maybe they did too. I don't know. Depends on how low vibrating the person was that was maybe cleaning up or whatever. I don't know. But I hope that's not the case, because then that person really don't understand what giving and receiving is. When you give, you have to understand that when you give something to somebody, you're making somebody feel very nice. Okay? You're creating an emotion, a feeling and an emotion. And the person that is giving is now creating a feeling and emotion. So it works both ways, guys. There's a duality in everything. And I always tell you guys that. I told you that in a lot of other videos. There's a duality to everything. So you have to understand, when I give something to somebody, I am feeling very, very happy, and I love it, okay? And I'm very happy about that. Especially, if somebody needs it or something is going on in somebody's life and they need support or whatever it is, you know what I mean? They need my time and, my support or whatever. That's beautiful. But understand that now that's a mirror image. So now I believe in giving and receiving. So I'm not looking for anything. I don't look for anything, or I don't expect anything. I just go by my daily life. I just go step by step, my daily life every day, and live for every moment of my life, and be aware of everything that's in my life at every time, that I am consciously awake. You understand? I'm very aware. And I pick up pennies. Yes, I do. I pick up a penny. Yes, absolutely. Because it's just like you. If it was $100 bill, you pick it up. You see how fast people pick it up. You understand? I don't even think people bend down for a dime anymore, or a quarter. Maybe they'll bend down for a quarter. I don't know. But I know a dime is a little bit. Dime is a little tough. Dime is a little tough for people to bend down to. Imagine that. Imagine. So, I tell you guys, and I try to explain to you guys that life is basically a whole realm of tests in different dimensional times and different dimensional areas of your life, because we all have dimensional areas, we all have dimensional time. Okay, our dimensional times could be from hundreds of years ago. Okay, and they're still with us today. Don't think that they're not. Okay, because they are. And every single movement that you make in your life has to do with everything that has gone on hundreds of years ago in your bloodlines, in your ancestral past. So you have to understand that a lot of people that live in households of lack will grow up in lack, and will teach their children in lack too, and things like that. And it's really sad, because a lot of people don't get into the life of abundance because they don't understand the thought process. It's not really that hard of a thing to do, guys. Just change your thoughts. You change your life. Change your thoughts. Change the way you speak. If your kid wants something, or if your kid needs something, or if you want something, or you need something, or whatever, then it's okay. You can get it. You can get it. And you'll find ways of getting it. If you really, really need it, you'll find ways. If right now you don't have, what you need to do it, but you'll find a way to do it and get it. I am 100%, 150% positive that will happen for you, if you just have the desire. Desire will get you anything you want, but you got to speak the truth. Speak the truth of what you want, and be positive about it, guys. No half-ass stuff. No half-ass stuff. It's got to be really true, and you got to be honest with yourself too, okay? Because once you're honest with yourself, then you can see the changes that you need to do and make in your life. Tell God you love Him every day. Tell God that you love Him, that He's your best friend. Because you know what, honestly, He's my best friend. He really is. He's my best friend. And I'll never do anything to hurt Him. I'll never do anything to make Him not understand that I am here on this planet, and I am here in this realm of my life to maybe bring word, to help, to guide. I don't want to take that away. I don't want God to take that away from me. So I'm grateful every single day, guys. Every morning I wake up, I open my eyes, and I tell God, I'm so grateful for everything that you do for me. I'm so grateful for you waking me this morning. I'm so grateful for what you allow me to do for others. I'm grateful for you to everything. I'm grateful to you for everything in my life. Everything. And I'm grateful for the lessons that you teach me, good and bad. Because that just makes me a better person and gets me closer to you. That's it. That's all you have to say. Okay? That's all you have to say. And then you'll start to see, you'll start to think in a different direction. And God, you know that God is going to be there for you every single time that you need him. He never lets you down, and I'm sure he never let you down yet. Okay? Now, I know he never let me down. So, if he could do it for me, he could do it for everybody. You just have to believe, guys. You just have to believe. All right, guys. Well, listen, you know what? If you see that penny on the floor, you must pick it up, because you're creating a mirror image of giving and receiving. The universe is showing you something. They're giving you something. Learn how to accept. Okay? Learn how to accept. Never know. That penny could be worth $35,000. Look it up. Somebody found a penny was worth $35,000. All right, guys. Well, anyway, take care. Have a great evening, and we'll talk soon. See you later. Bye-bye.